I feel quite certain I've forgotten like all the rules for this game now.
It's been 2 weeks or something now, isn't it?
No, the rest of us played last week. Oh no, wait, no,
Oh
we
yeah.
didn't because of me. That's right.
I missed it for 2 weeks. That's what I was.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hello.
I forgot. Sorry.
I mean, Forgore sounds cooler, but okay. I take it you're okay to play, Tarlock, yeah?
Yeah, I am. I just didn't look at the time.
Just make sure you didn't schedule like a ballet class or something.
No. Ha.
Okay.
And now I also realize I forgot to do my new Mac.
That's okay. You just won't get to use a new mech this time.
That's fine.
Given an extra week, you still didn't manage it. Tisk tisk. You want to jump in a Roll 20, Alex?
I think we're still semi-restricted in mechs anyway. It's the next rank up, then we can change the type of mechs we use.
Well, you're rank 1, they're rank 2.
Alright, yeah, you can all change your rank mechs. I can't.
Yeah. Because you get a rank every mission you've like done.
Oh yeah, in the first rank you can't use the mech. It's only second rank you can, right?
Yeah, I mean, it tells you what you unlock for each rank. But I mean, until you are kind of back on the ship proper, you don't have like enough time for everybody to redo their stuff anyway. So right now, for the time being, until you have the time to like print a new mech, you're going to be stuck with what you got anyway. What happened was Fido was they finished the battle, the first battle. One of the power plants blew up, but the mission was still completed because there was still a power plant functioning. At that point, communication was restored with the Heaven Spent command. And then your Lance Commander, Captain Mott, aka Zim, arrived in his frame, and it was badly damaged, and his communications were damaged. He kept... What's your name? Cujo. Cujo, you stayed with Zim, because obviously his thing was damaged. At the power plant, while you waited for command to send down engineers and some guards, to take hold of the facility with the ion cans for the orbital array. While you were staying guard, Zim had seen an unregistered, unmapped installation a few clicks to the northeast in the forest. So he sent out the rest of Omega Lands to investigate. So they went up there, destroyed the defense drones that were guarding it, and they found a mech printer, a frame printer, and a whole bunch of military gear that shouldn't have been there. And there was absolutely no one else like living in the installation. So now that you have kind of waited, the engineers come down in a dropship along with a platoon of guards, security guards, and then Cujo and Zim and his Void Baron frame head northeast and join the rest of Omega Lance at the installation. Put us here. Yeah, so Zim and Cujo both arrived at this installation that you had already checked out. You did like a scout of the place, didn't you, to make sure it was clear? I'm pretty sure. But there was like tanks and vehicles and munitions. There was like a barracks, a break room, food supplies, and of course the frame printer, which is the large building in the centre of it. There were still some sentry drones that were operational on the opposite side of the defence perimeter, and I think Hackerman was able to get into the system and reset those so that they would allow you guys to pass freely. but defend the place from anyone else that might try and enter. So Cujo, you and Zim arrive, and Zim's got his gets a cigar out, hops out of his frame to look around the place on foot, and you can tell he admits to having a passing admiration or growing admiration for Omega Lance. So you guys have done pretty well so far.
Have we ranked up from maggot to shitstain?
Well, we'll see how you manage in the rest of this mission. Since you're such a smart-ass jester, I'm going to put you in charge of the lance for the next 10 hours or so while I make some repairs to my Void Baron. So organise some security. You'll have 10 hours, so one person can print a new frame, or the same frame with a new loadout, if they want. So the plan, I'm going to get in command, back in touch with Heavenspent Command and see what our next mission is going to be.
Alright, so who should we roll to see who goes first?
Well, you're in command, you say.
Yeah, I'd like to change mine just because of the weaponry. You mean I think I need to want to change 2 of my weaponry and change one of my systems.
We'll only have time to print one frame though.
Yeah.
While he's repairing his, I mean, you could ask for extra time if you don't have an immediate mission to go to.
I guess Tink can go first.
The only difference in mine is I'm obviously the rank 1, so my new frame still was the same, the Everest. So if you wanted a new frame, obviously yours are rank 2, so you can change it to all the different other types of frames. So that is the only thing I'll say in discussion. But ideally, I'd like to change my weapons so it matches better situation.
Additionally, anyone can spend the 10 hours doing a full repair on their frame, which means and because you've got these munitions here, you can restock all your weapons and stuff as well. So that will restore not just all your HP, but also all your lost structure points.
Does anyone need to make any emergency repairs?
I lost one structure, so
Yeah, so you could spend the 10 hours just repairing yours back to a fresh state if you wanted.
yeah.
But someone will need to, well, I mean, you could just have the drones on patrol if you wanted, if you don't want to send anyone out on patrol to guard the place.
If I'm getting the new mech, then I could just use my old one I go on patrol just now. Would that work?
Until your new one is ready, yes.
Alright, so Tink's getting a new mech and Tarlok's repairing his.
Yes.
So I'll take watch then. Well, that's my new mech's building then. So I can just use peace tools to fix your mechs if you need to.
Oh, I didn't get hit at all.
What about Sugar? I think Sugar took some damage.
What?
Did you take some damage last time,
No.
Sugar?
I'm 10 out of 13. It's just a scratch.
Are you wanting to get a new frame made?
I got a new mech?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Is Jester looking to get his new mech done? Because I know you kitted yours out.
Yeah.
So do you want to ask them to request if they can get the extra 10 hours so you can print your one after Cujo's?
Yeah, I guess if we don't have a mission right away, that'll help with the scouting, because the one I got has a bunch of drones.
Okay, so you approach them and he's got the toolkit out and he's welding and all that kind of shit as you approach him. And you can hear him like talking away over the short range radio as he's like transmitting up to Heaven's Paint Command. Yes, Jester, what do you need?
Do we have a new mission yet?
We need to rendezvous with Zeta Lance at the northern capital city. They're currently suppressing rebels in the area, but it's not. We don't need to immediately reinforce them. We've got time to repair here.
Do we have time to print out extra mechs?
He like waves his hand. You can see like a little AR display coming up in front of him with different icons and stuff, and a timer and some stats, rolling down one side of it. Unless there's an emergency, sure, we can have another 10 hours.
Alright, I'll let everyone else know.
So since Kujo is doing the sentry duty, Kujo, do you want to give me a sensors roll? I think sensors is systems. Yeah, I think it's a system stat.
System that says 0 for mine. SYS, that one.
Yeah. Do you know have a modifier on the second part of your sheet?
Says no. Next thing says save 10. That's what it says.
Okay, so it's just gonna be a systems roll. Yeah, so you're doing like a 360 perimeter patrol. It's the evening's drawing in, repairs are getting made. You can see some of the drones kind of going back and forth in the trees of the forest. But there's nothing springs out. You don't spot anything that's like dangerous or would cause a problem. So the night begins to set in. Zim finishes up the repairs on his frame. Your frame will finish printing, and then Zim announces that he's going to catch a quick rest for the next 10 hours while we wait for the Jester's frame. At that point, you hear the sounds of gunfire as one of the drones, security drones, is attacking something on the opposite side of the perimeter.
Run bipedal mode, run very quickly to it.
I mean, everyone will hear it because it's gunfire.
Right. I'll be in my mech, so surveillance one, so I'll be.
Yeah, you bound over. You go over to the eastern side of the perimeter, just to the thick forest all around the edge of this facility. And you can see just like scorch marks in the ground where the drone was shooting. And you can see the drone itself has just this big massive gouge tore down one side of it. And all the armoured plating's been kind of like pulled apart to open.
What's all that shooting for? Did you find anything?
Listen. Wait, ears are sort of flapping about the place trying to hear if I can hear anything.
Do another systems roll for me. Your scanner shows like heat traces of some sort of wildlife that's been in the area recently. You can see footprints in the dirt, like large three-toed animal with big padded foot. Must have been a very large animal, at least the size of a rhinoceros, in order to take down one of these security drones.
Being like dog like, basically, I'm sort of trying in that sort of the quad mode, I'm just sort of like sniffing about. Or the next sort of like acting like sniffing about to see if we can detect anything or where its
Yeah,
traps
I mean,
are.
I think, 20, 30 meters into the forest, you can see like the outline frame of something, and it's just kind of skulking, dragging a big chunk of metal behind it.
I'm going to move silently closer to it and try and determine if it's just blocked by it and it's just attacked for because sentry attacked, or if it's just passive.
So it's just strange looking again, like a little bigger than a rhino. It has 6 legs, and the front 2 limbs seem to have big, large, like claws on them. Again, 3 sort of talons. The whole thing is covered in what almost looks like a kind of chitinous carapace. You know, and it sort of looks like a large armored slug, almost, except it's got appendages sticking out of it. And it's moving fairly slowly as it drags itself in this metal through the woods.
Is it moving towards the base, or is it heading outwards away from it
It's
all?
parallel to the base, going north.
I'm going to keep watch with it for a wee bit to make sure if it starts moving towards the base, then I'll start aiming at it. Or
Sure.
try and change its direction.
Do you radio the others what you found?
Rough, 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 rough.
What is it, boy? What'd you find?
Timmy's down the well?
Oh no, we gotta save Timmy.
Long dog.
If you
Found
fall...
something. That sound cute.
Sorry, you go.
You keep saying you're not a dog, but you keep barking.
Yeah. Highly suspicious.
You forget sometimes. Technically, as a dog, is what is originally.
It's literally a dog. I thought you were going to say something.
I've noticed some creature. It's walking. It just passed by the perimeter. It looks like it's walking. It's walking away from the base, but going to keep an eye on its current location. We'll radio in if it starts moving towards the area.
Shoot at it.
It's possibly got quite heavy armor. Ideal situation would be a long range shot if it does tend towards the base.
Should we capture it and bring it home?
Could be tasty.
Your database that you're linked to will be able to tell you that this is not a species that is known to exist on this planet.
Should we wake up the commander and let him know? The captain?
I like how you're in charge and you're the one asking that.
I'm just checking my type of ammo here. See if anything can change.
These are the hard questions. Let's go. I'm gonna go check if he's awake or not already.
You go to check on the commander, and despite the fact that, or Captain rather, despite the fact that he's made a great shout about you've had 2 weeks of sleeping, you know, this is you should be good for like the next few days without any kind of rest. He is like snoring loudly in a hammock in the barracks of this facility.
I'll let him know in the morning. Alright, keep an eye on the hostile. We'll be ready in case anything else comes up.
You follow this creature for a few hundred meters, Cujo, and it seems to have some sort of like den it's built for itself out of some fallen trees and branches. And there is a pile, just a massive pile of rotten bodies, bones and shredded clothing like just piled up around the entrance to this den. There's maggots all over it and all kinds of insects crawling and buzzing around it.
Is there anything like any sort of signals or anything I could detect or check or notice? Like if it's part of a certain team or anything?
On the clothing, you mean, like an insignia? Yes, there's an insignia you can make out, on your camera. It's, God, what's it called? Cybernautica Systems, which is the same branding that is all over the facility that you're in.
Commanders, found this out. The piece seems to have a small nest nearby. It looks like it was part of whatever the base was here for, and we still got loose from it. There's loads of bodies lying around. It looks like probably former scientists or people of that team.
Are there any other entities at the nest?
Can I do a scan check to determine if there's any other bodies in there, or is it just that one creature?
Yeah, you can do that scan. Yeah, so it's not like a hole in the ground, a subterranean nest. It's literally like a big bird's nest that's kind of made on the ground. There definitely doesn't seem to be any other creatures around here, just this one.
System's not showing anything. Doesn't seem to be large space, so doesn't seem to be any others. Orders.
Do you have a shot? Are you able to take it out in one go?
I'm on the old mech, don't know, because the new one's still getting built, isn't it?
Yes, you're in your same mech.
Limited on weaponry, but I could try.
Then we might as well just wait until everyone else is ready, and then we can just take it out if we need to, or capture it, sell it to someone. Someone will buy it.
What type of weaponry were the turrets sort of using?
The drones, you mean?
Yeah, because it took out one of the drones also, and the drone didn't do anything to it, so I'm just checking them for my weaponry based on it.
I believe they have kinetic weapons.
Yeah, my kinetic rifle then probably not do much difference.
Well, I mean, it depends. It has armor, but I mean, if you beat the armor score, you would still do damage to it. It just depends how thick or solid that armor is.
Checking the other weaponry.
Yeah, the Sentinels have the combat shotgun. Which means they do 6 damage. And it's kinetic.
How long till team arrives? Or to watch their creature movement? Back in 2.
So while Cujo's on patrol, Riflejack is doing a full repair, right?
Yep.
Is Sugar doing a full repair as well?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are just like working on your mechs. Well, you would have been working on your mechs, but that's done now because the 10 hours is over. So after you're finished repairing your mechs and you're in the facility, what do you want to do?
Go shoot the slug.
Okay, so you're going to jump in your mech and then go after the thing.
Yeah.
Do you tell anyone you're doing that, or do you just hop in your mech and go off?
Nah, I tell people that it's time to go murder the slug. Time to go battle with him. Oh wait.
What about you, Riflejack?
Hmm?
What about you? What do you do once you're finished repairing your mech?
Sorry, I didn't really hear you. Can you repeat that?
Sorry, once you've repaired your mech, what are you doing?
Oh, one. Okay, I thought why that was having a mech. Probably go and help the dog.
Okay, so you and Sugar both jump in your mechs, your frames, and head off in the direction of Cujo.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Oh fuck.
So Jester, your frame will start printing while they're away doing this. Are you going to stay and guard the facility? Otherwise, there's no one inside it.
What about all the engineers and whatnot?
They're at the power plant. They didn't come here.
I guess yeah. I'll stay and guard the facility.
Are you in your mech when you're staying guard in it?
Yeah, I probably should be, shouldn't I?
It's completely up to you. I mean, you could pull up a hammock and have a nap if you wanted as well.
Oh,
He's back up.
I guess I'll be on the roof with my rifle.
Okay, so up on top of the printer building, which is the biggest structure there, and it gives you a great view of the surrounding area. You can see the forest in all directions. You can see the hills and mountains in the distance, a river running nearby, a lake, and probably like the rustle of the trees as the other frames work their way through towards Cujo. Cujo, so you and Sugar and Riflejack on their way to meet you. Will we just wait for them, or?
I'm going to launch my Nexus light drone
Okay.
just so it's ready to fire, obviously, on if it starts to come towards or anything, or if it moves out the cave, basically, to try and force it back in.
Sorry, you didn't give your weapons names. I'm just trying to see which one it is.
Weapon 4, sorry.
Okay, so are you launching that for it to attack? Or just a sentry?
Sentry.
Okay, so you position that outside of the nest while you wait for Riflejack and Sugar to arrive. Do you want to roll the... Do you want to roll for the weapon, see if it hits it when it moves? Because as the sun goes down, it does get dark. The creature manages to free itself of the hunk of metal that attached itself to its rear leg and starts emerging from the nest. Yes, your drone launches its like mini missile at the creature and it explodes ineffectually against its chitinous armor. And the creature kind of rears up, pulls apart its front talons, and you can see these massive, fierce-looking mandibles on the underside of its carapace. And it tears off in your direction, or in the direction of your drone, slamming into it. It just starts like chewing and biting and clawing at it.
I'm going to aim my rifle and try and blow off one of the mandibles.
Sure, give me a roll for your rifle. I think you need like a thing to specifically hit body parts, but yeah. Is that 6 damage? Am I reading that right?
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, as long as he has a crack shot. That's the one where you hit weak points.
Yeah. Okay, so you fire your initial rifle, and the bullets just plink and dent and spark off of this thing's thick hide. It turns around to face you, and at that point, Sugar and Riflejack are kind of within visual range. This thing's is about half size. It's only about half the height of one of your frames, but it is a very large animal. and it seems to have an extremely thick armor to it. So what would you like to do, gentlemen and lady?
I'm gonna go invisible.
Damn.
So you hide behind the tree.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna enter prowl.
Yeah, I mean, its attention is focused on Cujo, so you could do that. What about you, Riflejack?
I do I have the talent, right? I need to check. I'm also gonna go invincible, so hide behind the tree.
Okay, the two of you run up, you hear the shooting, you see the shells bouncing, sparking off this thing's hide, and you are both like, uh-oh, and jump behind the tree.
Yes.
Just put it behind the shed.
Yeah, the creature abandons the drone Cujo and it comes bounding towards you.
I'm going to use my special ammo. I'll use my thumper round, which basically gives the attack knockback 1 and deals explosive damage.
Alright, okay. Yeah, just roll for him.
It's like, so I just looked it up on the database. We shouldn't engage. It's too dangerous.
I'm trying to remember. You're trying to roll under 10 this system, or do you try and roll over 10? I've already forgotten.
The 10 is the range for the hex grid.
Yeah, but it's 20. Is that like a total miss, or is it a
dice roll.
crit?
That's a crit.
So you want to roll
Correct.
high in a system? Right, okay. I just played like 2 different games that were using a system you rolled under.
High is better.
But only 2 damage. Oh, what's the X damage for rival? 2?
Yeah, it'll always
Yeah,
deal
always
at
do
least
2.
2.
Yeah.
The last one always did 6.
Yes, so you strike the thing and there's like an explosion from your rifle shot. The thing curls up like a roly-poly bug or a woodlouse, and like as it gets knocked backwards with the force of the explosion and cracks into a tree, and the thing takes a minute as it just kind of like lies there all curled up. You don't seem to have penetrated the shell. So Sugar and Riflejack, what would you guys like to do now?
I do the thing where I steady my aim.
Uh-huh. And that gives you the +1 accuracy, right?
Yes, and I have the mount, which gives me +1 accuracy, and the accuracy trait on the rifle, which gives me +1 accuracy, so I have +3 accuracy.
Okay, so you're going to hit it. Pretty much.
I mean, don't jinx it.
All ones. Yeah, I mean, you're going to hit it. What type of
And
damage
6
is that?
damage.
What type of damage is it?
Kinetic. Kinetic and armor piercing.
Oh, and armor piercing. Okay.
Yeah,
yes.
that's AP.
Yeah, so the thing is curled up and you aim your massive anti-material rifle, also known as the power plant killer, and blast the thing while it's curled up and defenseless, piercing its shell easily and striking right into the center of it. And the thing just kind of quivers a little bit with the force and slowly like unfurls a little bit and lies motionless.
So it's still
Is
alive.
it dead?
No, I mean it's dead.
Yeah.
And as Cujo's informed you, there's definitely not another one around.
check the nest, see if we can get any, if we can find any, things. Maybe there's an egg.
I was acting like a dog. I'm just snapping around the cave.
Yeah, I mean the smell predominantly would be definitely be the decaying of the corpses that are like strewn all around it.
I'm just checking if there's anything useful in the cave, like any sort of metal things that's rocked or something, but it's broken, not realised.
You can see the hunk of the drone that had been caught in its claws that it's kind of just shook loose. You can see the the marks in the ground where it's kind of like bedded down and patted the ground down, but it's presumably it's been sleeping.
Okay, who's got cables to attach this thing and we'll bring it back to base?
You don't have any armor, do you, Kudra?
Let me.
What's your evasion? Oh, Joe, that didn't work. As you're kind of like sniffing around in the air, something large leaps out of one of the trees above you, or probably parallel to your head. Well, if you're down on the ground sniffing, maybe it's much higher up. It leaps down from one of the trees anyway. You see its shadow coming, and you like move to the side, and the thing lands beside you. And it's a slightly smaller version of the creature that you just killed.
Oh, look, guys. Pet. Let's go get it. Orders to kill. Granted.
Try to capture it. We might be able to get more money.
Valuable
Who knows?
specimen.
Maybe this scientist will want to buy back their research project.
So I think Sugar still has a go to take if Sugar wants to do something.
I will try to approach the new creature and
You can easily
stab it with my sword.
Okay, so you want to easily close the distance, draw your sword and stab it, so give me a roll for your attack.
Does that work?
You should be able to just click the root dice icon by the blade.
Oh, there we go. Fuck. I had it 3 times. My bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
It wasn't popping up.
Okay, so 19 definitely hits. It has less armor than the other one because it's not fully grown, and yours is armor piercing anyway. So you run up, close the distance, sort of push past to the side of Kujo, and plunge your charged blade into the centre mass of the creature, skewering through the centre of it, and it lets out a harsh, loud shrill, and it just kind of goes laps on the end of your sword.
Did you kill it?
I think so.
There's a foul smelling sort of blood running down your blade.
Am I supposed to eat it?
Yes, use your mech to lick the sword.
Especially fitted tongue in the neck.
That's his personalization.
Yes, the small one was dispatched easily in melee.
Well, let's hope the scientist will wanna buy some dead bodies.
We've destroyed their science experiments.
Do you guys all have the sound on for roll 20?
I have the sound on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can hear an incoming transmission from Heavenspent. And it's a relayed transmission from Zeta Lance.
Zeta Lance to Heaven, command. This is Wyvern. The rebels have destroyed the spaceport at Atarashiha with a localized nuke. The city is in ruins. Rebel forces have access to frames and are still at large. My frame is severely damaged. Valkyrie is KIA. Viper is MI. Where the fuck was intelligence on this? Treating beyond the city perimeter. Send some goddamn backup.
They nuked the spaceport?
Oh, time to blow up the planet.
Yeah, time to commit war crimes.
Ow!
How much time until my new frame is ready?
Another 8 hours or so.
Also, I have now filled out my second frame, so I would like that printed as well at some point.
I guess I'll go wake up the captain.
Okay, you go back to the facility. Zim is there, still snoring away.
I never left. I was on the roof, remember?
Oh, right, so you were, yes. Yeah, you hoped out, and he's still there.
Captain, we got an emergency.
Ah, yeah, what? Spins around his hammock and falls over on the ground, and then jumps to his feet.
We received an emergency transmission from Zeta Lands.
What's the nature of the transmission?
The rebels nuked the spaceport, and most of their squad is wiped out.
They nuked the spaceport?
Yep.
What the fuck are those crazy bastards doing? Alright, okay, well you're in command of you're in command of the Lance just now, Jester. What's your course of action?
Wait for the rest to get back from patrol. They were hunting some science experiment gone wrong.
What do you mean science experiment?
Some kind of giant rhinoceros beetle that was attacking the drones by the base.
We don't have time to be chasing bugs around.
Oh, they already got him. They're bringing them back now. With they found him with a bunch of Systech scientist corpses.
Okay. Make a report and send it to Heaven Spent. I'll get my mech and prepare to move out when you're ready.
Alright, I'll send the location of the base to the battleship and let them know that we found some whatever had wiped out this base before and who owned the base in case they want to sell it back to them.
So they respond that they will send an investigation team to document and profile the installation and the creature they discovered.
So I guess once they're all back, I'll get back in my Everest and we'll go hunt down the terrorists.
So you don't want to wait for your new frame. You want to just head out.
Well, I mean, if it's an emergency.
It is, but you have, operational command.
I guess we might as well just head out and we can get the better stuff if we survive.
Okay, so you get a mission update that Zeta Lands is in retreat. Wyvern is badly damaged and outside the city perimeter and awaiting reinforcements. Valkyrie is dead and Viper is currently MIA. You're to reinforce them and, if possible, locate Viper. And then put down any resistance that you encounter. The area is obviously heavily irradiated, which is going to have an effect on your electronic attacks and sensors. And you're not recommended to leave your mechs, and definitely do not enter the area without your armor suits on. So when they come back, are you just heading straight out towards the destination? It'll take you a few hours to get there.
I'm gonna grab my new mech first.
Yeah, yours is ready. So your old one deactivates and is disassembled as you jump into your new one.
I guess let's while they're all getting ready and stuff, I'm gonna sabotage this base just in case the rebels try to take it over.
Okay.
So that if I guess I'll try to sabotage it so that if they try to print any mechs, the mechs will explode. Or
Yep.
something will
Yeah, the
explode.
thing goes into like overdrive and explodes. Okay. Do I get my roll? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you hotwire rig it up to the power unit, setting it so it'll overcharge and explode if they try to operate it.
I guess I should let someone know that I did that in case the main ship tries to print mechs here.
Yes, well, Heavenspain is going to deactivate this facility after the investigation is concluded anyway, because they don't want anyone taking control and using it.
Oh, that's probably a good idea.
Oh, but use sabotage in the meantime. Yes, that will work.
I guess it's time to go look for survivors, kill some terrorists.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna go kill some terrorists.
Right, let me get your icons.
Go on, Cujo. Find the terrorist. Find the terrorist, Cujo.
Oh. Beliefs now.
Can you guys see your icons at the top of the screen?
I can, but they don't. I can see where it is, but I don't have any vision from it.
I can't see anything.
So that's your one, and it has vision. This is your one, and this is vision. So rifle jacks, vision. Top of the screen, can you all see your tokens?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you see the rest of the map, or most of the map?
Yeah.
I see bits of the map, yeah.
Right, okay, so there are like some walls that are remains of buildings which will block line of sight, but you can just move through those with your mechs and it will demolish them as you do so. You can see the destroyed city out in front of you. Zim leaves to go find Wyvern and to help protect Wyvern until you can secure the area. Wyvern gives you the last known location of Viper. And you should be able to see Viper. So from this range you can see that Viper's mech has been utterly disabled. But there is one of the SOS beeping signals coming from it. The area is heavily irradiated and that's making all your comms like staticky and crackly. It's affecting your sensor ranges. And if you're doing electronic attacks, you're going to have like -1 accuracy on them. Music's so loud. But yeah, so I mean, despite all that, you don't see any signs of rebels or what has caused Viper to be damaged this way. So it's you guys to decide who moves first.
Winda Jester, rough.
Oh, do you want to go first, boy?
You go first, you're commander.
Alright. I'll move ahead to see if we can spot any rebels. What are these?
Might do that with a scan. If you're within sensor range. Your sensor range will be... It's just -1 to the roll.
I guess since I'm still in Everest, I'll use my boost to go a little bit further.
Are you activating your core system for the free boost, or are you waiting?
I'm just activating it for the free boost.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'll go into Overwatch with my assault rifle.
Okay.
And then who wants to go next?
It's going to be mine. So let me see, check here. This is quick action. Some movement in this thing. Okay, you guys can go.
Who's going first?
The red dot thing's enemies.
You need to scan them to tell exactly what they are. So they appear to be large, diamond-shaped plates on the ground.
I guess, Cujo can go next?
How many spaces can we move again?
Your speed.
Four. Right. Does the systems roll for scanning to see what they are?
Yeah, or spot action if you've got a thing for that. But it'll be -1 accuracy, so you'll be rolling a d6 and just subtracting that from what you've rolled as well.
Is this like your human triggers? You can do that spot. No.
No, it's your mech one, so it's a scan. -1d6 is going to be a fail, no matter what it is. So you attempt to scan, but all you're getting is static and feedback from all the radiation in the local area. The wind picks up and there's like a swirl of dark dust and cloud blowing between the rubble, making the visibility pretty low.
It's like something's not right here, man.
I'm just going to Overwatch with my rifle.
So I'm moving in this. So suddenly, around the corner, out of the cloud of dust, a mech appears with this massive, like, giant katana sword. You're going to be able to take your shot, Jester.
Yeah, I guess if it's not an ally, it's hostile, right?
Yes.
It's coming right for us.
And then so it's reliable too, so it still just does 2 damage.
Well, you need to hit. You only rolled a 4. against its evasion.
It always does X damage even if it misses.
Oh, okay.
Unless it has any armor.
No, it does not have armor. It's a very light, mobile, evasive, thin mech.
Yeah, and it just takes 2.
Yeah, so you would have totally missed that otherwise. It's just like a glancing blow from your main rifle. But Kudro, you can also activate and shoot him. If it's within range, which I'm assuming it is.
Yeah, range of 10, so
You also have reliable, yeah?
yep.
Oh, why did I take that off? It only does 2. Yeah, you're the same as like a glancing blow on the arm, and it's just like a spark and a slight kind of like shift of its stance to avoid the blow. As it takes minor amount of damage. But it closes the distance on Jester and then starts spinning that blade around one hand and driving it into her. Or attempt to. That's probably I have accuracy. So that's going to be 8 plus. That's 12.
my-
What's your evasion?
11.
Okay, so it just hits you for 6 damage. Oh, and then you guys hit me with kinetic, right?
Yeah.
I now have resistance against kinetic. Can both of you take the 2 damage from your shots against me as well? As it kind of like bounces off of the system shield and also damages both of you.
Alright.
You're supposed to actually repeat the attack against yourselves, but for simplicity's sake, let's just say you take the same damage. Oh, well, no, I suppose... No, don't take the damage. The bullets will kind of bounce back, but if it's the same evasion, it's not going to hit you, so you'll be fine. It'll be back to you guys for whoever's next if Kudro wants to nominate. So, Sugar or Riflejack, Kudro?
Go Rifle Jack.
I go.
Oh, you want to go Sugar? On you go.
Oh, I can't see him from here.
You can go straight
I'll,
through those walls that are blocking your line of sight if you want. Because they are just crumbly
gonna-
building walls you can knock aside. If you go to this wall, I will destroy this wall for you. Going through that wall, I will destroy that wall. And that wall.
I guess I'll enter Prowl.
Okay.
And then, do a reaction and put a. Guess I'll put a drone right here.
I have a thing for a drone here somewhere.
Maybe I should put it right here. Yeah, right there.
Right where it is.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I'll just give it your name so that.
And then I believe it's
Who's that?
Riflejack's turn.
That'll be my turn first. Me. Right. Let's see. 10. Lovely. Double check that I have that movement. No, my speed's not there. I believe that should be a line of sight for everyone. Okay, now it's Riflejack.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a drink beer back.
I'm looking at this like this is going to be a much shorter fight.
The walls don't block my line of sight, right?
Those ones do not, because Sugar has smashed through them and destroyed them. So they are-
Okay. Then
if you
protocol for +1 accuracy. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say if there are other line of sight blocking walls, you can just like move through them, and that will destroy them.
Yeah. No, but for now I just want to take out the first enemy. Yeah. Is he in cover? This one?
I think you'll get cover because the thing on the ground. It won't get cover, no.
Okay. Then shooting with the accuracy from the AP rifle.
Definitely hits it. Your blast hits the large flat diamond on the ground, and the thing just explodes in an area of like 1 radius.
I see. Okay. Oh, I can still do a movement. No, wait, I can't move after I fire the rifle, right?
Ordnance, I think that's correct.
Yeah, then no movement.
Me. Well, I guess he becomes potentially visible as he makes a shooting attack. Is Alex still here? Or did he go away?
I think he went.
I'm here.
Oh,
There's a familiar yellow flash of a shot coming from the far distance beyond Viper, from somewhere in the cloud. I get +2 accuracy. That's 13, so that's going to hit you for 10 damage.
Well, that'll be a structure roll. Could one of you roll that for me? I'm waiting for packages outside.
When you could roll the d20 for him, I'm just going to find the. Is it d6 or d20? No, it's a d6 you roll.
Yeah, it's the D6.
Shit, what fucking page has got the table in it? What did you roll? 3.
Roll the 3.
Okay, system trauma. Parts of your mecha torn off by the damage. Roll a d6. You rolled the second one, that was also a 3.
The first one was a D20, that's why you said so.
Alright, yeah, roll another d6. On a 4-6, a system of your choice is destroyed. So you can choose one of your systems, Jester, and it has now been destroyed.
Alright, give me a moment. I'll head back upstairs. See what systems I have to destroy.
And then after that, it will be you guys to decide who goes first on the next turn. Unless Riflejack picks. Riflejack gets to pick.
Yeah, I would say... Whose milk is that? Sugar goes first.
If he's back from the kitchen.
Also, be right back, I need to drink something.
Sure.
That's a good plot.
I guess I'll destroy my jump jet.
Okay. Yes, and you would recognise the yellow flash of the anti-material rifle. Loud death. Silent death, no loud death. Mega death.
Next upgrade.
Next will be the Red Death.
Is Prom still away? Or just muted or something? I can't see.
I think he's still in the kitchen.
Someone else might go first then.
I'll just go then.
Might as well.
Okay, what have we got? This guy here. The silver plate's explosive and something in the air that we can't see.
The one that attacked Jester, and then if you can, I don't know what you can see from your mech, but there was a shot from the far distance that shot at Jester as well.
Oh, I see the target, yeah. And the discs and stuff.
Yeah, the Viper. That's your colleague from Zeta Lance that you're trying to rescue. But there was a shot from that direction that something fired at you.
Rockets.
And if you want to go through a wall, just let me know which wall and I'll remove it for you.
He's in a grapple with him just now, isn't he? Oh,
They're in melee, yeah. Engagement.
so I can't really interfere with that, really.
You can shoot him when he's engaged. I don't think there's a penalty for it. Or if
There's
there
none.
is, I'm not looking up right now, so there would be. But if you miss him, you might hit your own guy. I would say would be a possibility.
Probably better getting some of this away. Checking those things, activate the rest. You get a plus 1d6 all attacks. Don't want to use that yet. Don't need to use that.
That's a nasty ability, man.
Which one?
Oh, the one that this mech has. I was just checking to see how it's activated. I was like, ouch. That's why I don't have so many enemies on this map.
I got the movement boost. This is an extra movement, isn't it? Didn't take an action. So you get normal for 4, you can boost for 4 more.
You get a free action. Sorry, your free movement. And then you've got your 2 actions. You could use either of them as a boost. If you're in the Everest, you can activate your core ability though, and that will give you a free boost every turn. The only reason you have not to use your core ability at the start of every battle is that when you activate it, it heals all your health. So you might want to save it for like a quick heal, but you do not have to do that. You could just activate it as protocol and then you've got a free boost every turn. It's pretty fucking powerful.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the mechs seem to have pretty broken abilities.
Yeah, but I mean, wait to see the bad guys. They also have some broken abilities.
Okay, I'm going to use my Jericho deployment from here as one of them. So I get deployed to section, so size 1 hardcover,
Uh-huh.
or any free space around. And then I'm going to shoot one of the silver mine discs.
Okay, so you're dropping 2 hardcover shields effectively, yeah?
Yeah, I'll click on the button so it shows.
No, yeah, that's fine. Do you want to just ping the hexes where you want them to go? If you just hold down left click on the hex, it'll do like a ping.
Not doing it for me. It's just basically putting it in front of me, sort of thing, from where that big thing's shooting from. Like, so,
There, like that.
yeah. And I'll shoot one of the silver discs.
This one, nearest one. That's the nearest one, I would say. Although if you measure it, it might not be.
Yeah, that one's about 10, the other one's a bit further away, so yeah, I'll do that one.
Yeah, just roll to hit. That's definitely going to hit it. Yes, it just explodes. Kaboom. Blast radius of 1 hex around it. Clearly they are some kind of explosive.
And that's my turn done then.
Okay, I am going to not activate that dude. So here comes the broken ability. No, I don't want to do that yet, actually. Right, leaving engagement is it's a full action, isn't it?
Yeah, if I recall.
Yeah, there's not
Yeah,
penalty
because
to it.
if they have a close quarters weapon, they have a chance to counterattack if you don't do the full action to leave.
Yeah. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to trigger my Ronin's mark because I already damaged you, which automatically hits you with 6 kinetic damage. And then I'm going to make a melee attack against you. Accuracy, which is 13 plus 2 is definitely going to hit you, so that's another 6 on top of that.
Alright, that's another structural damage.
Do you want to roll the d6 for that? That's a 6, first of all, which is a glancing blow. So you're impaired until the start of your next turn. Or end of your next turn.
Does it go off the one that's higher or the one that's lower?
You want the... Or do you roll 2 and take the best result? Well, 6 is the best result.
Well, no, because I thought each time you got structure, you rolled an extra dice. I didn't know if you took the better one or the worse one.
Oh, that's true. Blah, 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 blah. And remember, damage carries over. So if you go over, when you take the structure, and then it'll take your HP off the next structure.
Oh, then I would have taken the structure before it used its sword.
Yeah, and then you'll take the damage off the next one.
Alright, so what?
You choose the lowest result. Okay. So that's
So
going to be
what
the
stuff do I
4.
do?
So roll another d6 to see what gets destroyed. One of your weapons are destroyed.
Alright, I guess my my missile rack.
Sure. So I can imagine it swipes across and you try to duck and it just like slices off the missile rack. But that is its turn. And it's Cujo to nominate.
Everyone back here?
Yeah.
But Jester is taking a lot of damage.
I don't.
Jester should really get a go to try and. Or Jester misses a go, don't now.
How does he miss a go?
I thought your thing said he missed it.
No.
No, my things are just getting destroyed.
Right, do you want to go, Jester, try and get out of that situation?
Alright. Let's see. Is anyone in range? Oh, you're just far enough away. My mech is about to just get destroyed, so I'm going to I'm gonna eject and self-destruct.
Oh my god. So you're going to eject into the high radiation zone.
I have armor. It
Yes.
should be fine, right?
But you will lose health each turn that you're exposed, even in armor. If you didn't
Does
have
anyone-
armor, you would just die.
Does anyone have a extra compartment?
What?
The system lets you hold an extra person.
Nope.
Oh, nope.
I mean, they can always ride alongside, like, on the shoulder of the mech, I guess.
Yeah, but it's
So
the
I can-
radiation's going to eat away his health.
So I can either attack him, but my attack will go back at me and destroy my own mech.
Well, ranged attacks do. Melee attacks don't get rebounded.
My close quartered weapon is still a ranged attack since it's a pistol.
Okay. Well, it's on a 4+, so I have to get like a 4+ on a T6. So there's a 50-50 that it won't.
Alright, I guess I'll take the chance and
Or you could just disengage and run from him.
I'm gonna try to shoot it with my pistol.
Okay. Pretty sure that's gonna happen.
Is that enough to kill it?
That will hit him. Was that 2 damage? No.
And then it's gotta roll to see if it takes the heat damage or the.
Oh, that's thing with damage. Okay. And it's a system rule, isn't it?
I think so. And then since we're nuclear, oh, never mind.
So he's gonna fail that.
So it gets 2 heat.
Okay.
And then I guess do you want to roll to see if it deflects back at me?
So on a 4+ it will. It does. So it says you're just like roll another shot to see if you hit yourself. So you're trying,
Okay.
So you want to roll and hopefully not beat your own evasion. Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
okay.
You're fine.
Alright, and then after that, I'm gonna drop a smoke bomb as my second quick action.
Do you like shout over the loudspeaker smoke bomb as you drop it?
Deploying smoke grenade.
A range of 5. Okay, where are you dropping it?
Right underneath me.
Yeah, I have some smoke here.
So everything within 2.
Man, it's a lot of smoke.
But somehow the mine, when I throw it as a mine, it has more smoke.
Yeah, because it doesn't have the range. The other one's a mine, one's grenade. Yeah, it's because you get to just target that one with a greater range.
Alright, then I guess I'll, the only other thing I can do is try to run away without, and hopefully not get hit, but...
Well, you used a melee attack, so that uses up all your actions.
Yeah, so I'll pass then.
Yeah, so you can just do that. Okay, so me. Let's see, how evil can I be? Excellent. From the darkness emerges another one of these samurai looking sword wielding mechs. Pops up right beside Sugar and swings its sword to attack.
I'm proud. Did you scan?
Oh, you're prowling?
Yeah.
Wait, get up first.
Huh?
Give me a second. Got you. Or do I need to defeat one of your stats?
I don't think so.
Okay, so a 10 should be enough then. I got 11. That's going to hit you anyway, I think. Because that's going to be 12, 13 plus d6. So you will take 6 damage. And then it's back to you guys for Jester to nominate.
Who hasn't gone yet this turn?
Sugar.
Somebody's
and
not gone
Applejack.
yet.
And I guess it's Sugar's turn.
I am going to slice the other's mech with my sword.
Okay, give it a roll.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have needed a roll. Prowl is only on his turn.
Uh.
It would have only stayed. You'd only had to roll if he was invisible.
Ooh, that's only a 4. Yeah, you're gonna miss him. Swing and a miss. Alright, let's look at this guy. What's he got? From somewhere in the distance, you just hear a choo-choo. Chain moving this thing. Okay, you guys again.
Do I pick who goes next, or
You do, but it will need to be Riflejack because he's the only one that hasn't gone.
okay?
So, Silent Death. The most vocal of deaths. I am obligated to tell you that the samurai guys that are attacking you are the Ronin mechs. And the one that shot you from distance was a sniper.
Well, you definitely hit.
Oh, I was muted the whole time. Jesus.
I was
I
wondering why.
talked to myself then.
So were you shooting this guy beside Sugar?
I was shooting this one, yes.
yeah.
And that's a crit, right? With the 20.
Yes.
No,
I
26.
believe so. So you can roll the damage again and use the base damage.
It was 1d6. So just d6. I'm taking
six.
second damage.
Yes. That's the alpha one. That's 6 HP down. Okay. So these guys are not grunts like all the ones you fought previously, who only had one structure point. These guys have like structure points like you guys do. Okay, is that you then? Where does this guy move? 4. He's definitely going to be visible, I think, at this point.
Yeah, I see him.
Wait, when Tarlock shot that one drone, wouldn't the drone help him? Or does the smoke block the drone?
The smoke does not block the drone, so you don't roll damage for your drone. Or is it a flat 3?
I think it's a flat 3.
Right, okay. Well, take another 3 damage then.
Oh yeah, because that's your turret drone, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this other one kind of pops out here that Jester could see. He drops down more of those diamond things, and then he retreats backwards. And then it will be Riflejack to decide who goes first for the next turn.
That would be Cujo.
Go get him, Cujo. Go find Timmy.
What's that? He's down the well? On the old farm?
Do I have to take my boost first, or can I take like an action, a boost, then my action?
You can do it in any order you want, unless you've got like an ordnance weapon, because you can't move after you've fired that.
Is it after or before?
You can't move after. No, you're right. Yeah, you can't move before.
Yeah, you've got to shoot the weapon first before anything except for protocol.
So that Ronin guy, you're still got him, so it's no point doing that. So I'm thinking I'll take my first action, take my shields back, so I can carry them with me.
Okay. So you pick them up, basically.
Yep, pick them up. Then I can move them, I can redeploy them again, obviously based on where I'm moving to. So I want to get closer to the target that I'm aiming for.
So you're going straight through this wall here to your south. You want to sort of destroy that.
Yeah.
But I will destroy that so you can just move through it. Do you want to go
Straight
through?
block my vision of everything.
Are you want to destroy this one beside you as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
And deploy my shields again around me, so it protects. So
Same sort of position.
yeah, because there's nothing along to the right of me, wise. and then I can just put my shields up here. That protects me from
Can you
sniper
not
blast.
see the guy along to the right?
I see the one guy straight across me to the right. I thought he was just another Ronin.
He is not a Ronin. He was the one
He's-
who dropped those diamond-shaped plates in the ground.
He's got a wall blocking him from the other guy.
Right, misinterpret that one there a bit.
Yeah, because you got line of sight to that guy.
But no, it was the. Can I tell him where the sniper is from where I see them?
If you can see him, yes, you can definitely tell him.
Is a sniper hidden
Right.
back here?
I'll probably leave my shield there then. So that'll probably protect me from where the sniper is then. Or I can put one shield to that sort of angle, and then one to the front of it.
Well, I mean, if you want to protect yourself from somebody who's to the south, then you probably want to keep them where they are.
Yeah, we'll keep that there then. Leave them there. And that'll unfortunately be my turn. I can't really do much else.
You not got another weapon you could shoot now.
You're still in your Everest, right?
Yeah, I'm still in the Everest, yeah.
You can use the initiative to make one of your quick actions a free action to shoot an auxiliary gun.
My new mech doesn't have the auxiliary gun because I took a secondary main weapon.
Do you have any ones that aren't heavy weapons? Or super heavy?
I've got main weapons here. I can use my assault rifle maybe actually. It's a range of 10 though, so I think everything's too.
Oh yeah, everything's too far except for the one in the smoke cloud.
You could shoot
And
the
then
thing here.
yeah, shoot another mine. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Shoot the mine, that'll take out the other mine actually. So we'll do that.
Give it a roll. Oh, you missed it.
Not done.
Yeah, but it's reliable. It'll at least deal 2 damage, right?
1 damage, I think I got.
Oh
it
yeah,
all
even
off.
if it misses, yeah, you're totally right. Okay, so that one's going to explode, which will explode the one next to it.
It's like sometimes it feels like some of the abilities and tags are unfair, but then I remember that everything is unfair in this game.
Come to the rifle corps.
Okay, yes, you shoot one, explodes, and then the one immediately next to it explodes as well from the explosion. Okay, and with that, you're done. So, I guess we're going to be really cruel, and we have to attack Jester, right?
Yeah, unless Ronan wants to run away.
Yeah, that'd make no sense at all. Okay, so once again, I'm going to use the Ronin's Mark as my free action. So you're going to take 5 damage.
Alright, and that's 3 structural damage.
Alright, you want to roll for that first?
Alright, so 1. So critical damage and I explode. Or is that what 1 is?
Oh, shit. Give me roll the 1. 1 is direct hit. Multiple ones is a crushing hit. Your mech is damaged beyond repair and it is destroyed. You may still exit it as normal.
Alright, I guess it'll shut down and I'll just be hiding inside of it.
So what you can do if you get your turn and you can exit is you could try and crawl up into the Ronin and take command of that. I'm not sure how easy it is, but that's definitely an action you can do as a pilot.
Yeah, let me look up what is it called? Mounting or
Something like that, yeah. Or scaling, maybe.
jockeying.
There you go. But you're going to stay in your mech right now, correct?
Yeah, until my turn at least, so I can not die of radiation.
Yes, so I guess with you destroyed with just my free action, I'm then going to move.
So when you jockey, you aggressively attack an enemy mech while on foot. It cannot be emphasized enough how foolhardy and dangerous this is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this one's just going to leave you, walk through the smoke over to Sugar, and then attack Sugar.
Oh god.
And it wait, there's no Mystic because I got 2 of this. That's 14, 15, 16, so it's going to hit you. You're going to take 6 damage. And then it's you guys go. I better look at the rules for radiation.
I think Jester would be best to send off at this point.
All right, I'll leave my my mech. Let me see what my so my movement's 5. I guess I'll sneak up on this Ronin.
So you're going to take, your pilot has 6 HP, plus whatever
Yeah.
your armor gives you. You lose 1 this turn for radiation.
All right. So I'll use the flight to get up on top of the mech. Is there a hatch I can try to hijack it from?
I mean, there's definitely the part that the pilot gets into, yeah. Which would be
Alright.
at the just below the head, I imagine.
I guess I'll use a prowl to try to sneak in before he notices.
Okay.
Am I able to get it open, or should I roll something for that?
It's the, was it move unseen or something the action's called? If you've got a trigger for it. Act unseen, there you go. Yeah, I mean, I guess he will notice you as you're like, you know, trying to get the hatch open. But he has already had his turn, so he's not going to be able to do anything about it. But he's going to spot you as you're trying to get the hatch, and maybe he'll just like activate the security lock or something. So you'll then need to like do something next turn to like pry it open.
Well, I know what I can do. It'll be fantastic. Don't worry, Sugar. Your mech will be fine. Probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put thermite on this hatch.
Hell yeah. Thermite.
Burn, baby, burn.
I think all this smoke's gone now anyway.
Where is the pilot gear?
Just move your guy next to this one so we know they're there. Okay, so that was you. It's going to be me. I'm going to attack Sugar with the other guy. He's already attacked you, Sugar, so you have a Ronin's Mark, which he's going to trigger. So you're going to take 4 damage.
I'm dead.
You lose one of your structures.
Yeah. I'm at 0 out of 13 HP.
Okay, well then you just lose the structure. So roll a d6. You won't be dead. You've got like, what, 4 structure?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So part of your mech is torn off by the damage, so roll another d6. So choose a system on your mech which is destroyed.
System. What are my systems?
Mech systems on the right hand side.
I guess the projected shield.
Okay, so that one's gone. You go down 1 structure, You can see the structures, the little meters on the left.
Okay, so I'm 2 out of. Oh, did I repair? I repaired earlier. House,
Yeah,
so
you should have been at 0,
yeah.
so that takes you to, you mark off the 1.
Okay.
And then you refill your HP. But if you had any overflow damage, then that comes off your next HP. And after all that, then I'm going to attack you.
All right.
Which would be another 6 damage. And that's my turn, so it's Jester to nominate.
Oh yeah, this one has to make an engineering save.
Engineering.
For the one I put thermite on. I guess, is it Riflejack's turn?
He makes the engineering save.
Alright, yeah, then I guess the thermite doesn't do anything.
Shakes it off. Brushes it off. Rifle jacket, sure. And then I guess.
Yeah. What action do I need to do again to reload the ordnance?
I think it's just one of your quick actions, right?
Was it?
Stabilize.
Stabilize. Is it a quick action?
So this is conditions. Stabilize is a full action.
I don't think we're in that much danger at the moment, are we?
Well, one of your mechs is down. In fact, that
He
should
will
be.
manage.
I'm just going to bring out his little person icon.
Okay, stabilize. And then I can't do much. Although I can still do tech attacks after stabilizing. Right? No, it's a full action.
You can use your initiative to do one quick action as a free action.
Yeah, you could fire your core system ability.
Right, then fire my core system. And do a quick attack. At which Ronin is he trying to get into?
The one on the left.
Okay. Then a quick attack on the one on the right.
Is that within your sensor range?
I have a sensor range of 10 if I recall correctly.
Okay. It's going to be a -1 accuracy because of radiation.
Actually, fuck. I had this open before. I want to do the invade, but I don't know where it is right now. Is there like a combat cheat sheet somewhere?
There is, but have you got the normal full rulebook open?
Yeah.
Page 76 for the combat sheet, but the invasion thing is on a couple of pages before it. Invade
Yeah,
is on
invade.
page 70.
I'll make tech attack. Okay. Then I roll. Tech attack.
Yep.
But with no accuracy, of course.
Yeah. With
Oh, -1 diff, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think you
13.
I think you may have still done it. Ronin Beta. His E defense is 7, so you got him, yeah.
And I want to apply the. Well, I can only do fragment signal. So he's now impaired and slowed until the end of his next turn.
Okay.
You just gave him a bunch of spam emails.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's pretty good. That's gonna. The MPR is gonna hurt his attacks.
Yeah. And don't forget, if you want to take heat, you can do an overcharge for a quick action and heat. It's very useful.
Is that you, Riflejack? You're not moving.
Oh, I also get movement.
You get movement
Actually,
and you get a free boost as well. for
no,
movement
I'm standing pretty good.
away from all danger.
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
she gonna remain standing, yeah.
Yeah, I realized I should have done that since my character was also a sniper, but I shouldn't have charged right in.
Yeah, but it would be fun that. What is the movement on this guy? So both runes have attacked. Let's try this. I already dropped mines this turn, didn't I? Yeah, that's my turn. You guys. New turn, Riflejack nominate.
Cujo. Sorry.
That's why I planted mines earlier. One in the far right.
Yes.
Was he shooting or anything? Was he a roaring thing like them? Was he something different?
He is not a Ronin, he is what's called a seeder. And their thing is they plant mines.
Sniper's not far below me, is it? Last time anyone can see the sniper.
The last time we saw the sniper, it was to the south, yes.
Anyone can see him at the team. Let us know where he is. You won't be able to see him just now.
I don't see it.
I'm gonna move 4 out.
Are you
So you
redeploying
can see him.
Are you smashing that wall?
Yeah, I'll smash that wall, see if we can see anything.
Wall smashed.
So see the ally. Can I see that guy now? Because there's a wall in the way from that guy. Hit the mine, that'll blow up in front of her, won't it?
I mean, you've already seen the mines have a radius for their explosion of 1. So she is out of the radius of the mine now.
In the faction. Oh, she took a deployment with me. Actually redeployed, then shot the mine.
Yeah, so
I'm right to redo that. Just take my deployment back so I can redeploy them down here, and I'm going to shoot the mine.
yeah, where do you want them
Front
deployed?
to clear away.
Ping the.
South of me. Just the south of me again to protect.
Okay.
And then I'll ping this mine here.
The one next to her.
Yeah. So we can get to her safely.
Yeah, I mean, your thing's got reliable too, so as we said, it's always going to hit, so you're always going to blow them up. That one goes pop. Boom. Is that you?
That'll be me, yeah, because that's on my turn. Because take a turn to pull things with me and to redeploy them.
Right, let me. Hang on, you read something for this mine here, because now you're actually quite close to them. Okay, so, Cujo, can you give me a system save roll?
The system one, yeah.
System save, yes. Right, okay. You now have those two mines. There's one south of you and one east of you. They magnetically clamp themselves to the side of your make.
Did they hit the deployed shield though first? If that lies down. So the deployed shield will
That
cover
just
me.
gives you hard cover. That's not going to matter because it's not like an attack. They just attach to you. They don't detonate
thought they
yet.
did.
But yeah,
Right,
you
'cause I
just
thought
hear.
I guess them evasion, they have 10 HP each. I thought they classed as things like that.
No, it's a character. It's just a character that's affected.
That's annoying.
Yeah, if you'd passed the system save, you would have been fine.
Well, that'll be my move done anyway, probably then.
Yep. So, in that case, I'm going to. Well, this guy does not want you fucking getting inside his mech. So I guess he's going to make an attack against your pilot.
Am I gonna get stepped on?
Well, you can't because you're on him, right? He's going to have to,
Yeah.
like, yank you off somehow. What the fuck is this roll going to be? That's the beta one. I guess he can't really get you with the mech, so he's going to have to, like, open up the hatch and come out there and get you.
Yep.
So yeah, there's a shh, and the hatch opens, and this figure in a full suit gets out. You can see his blonde hair beneath his like bubble helmet, and he pulls out a kind of like vibro blade weapon, and starts to approach you. Do you want to roll with your fight? And this guy's just going to be a D10. I guess we'll just do like a versus.
With my fight?
Yeah, if you've got like a brawl, not a brawl, what's it called?
Assault?
Assault,
No, I don't
yeah.
have that. So I guess I'll just roll
Well,
a
I roll,
D10.
you roll a D10, yeah, and beat a 1. Yeah. You just get into like a fight, and he's like swinging his vibro blade back and forth trying to get you, and you easily match him. This guy's clearly not trained in combat at all. And you just like foot swipe him, knock him on his ass, and his blade goes clattering off to the side and falls off the edge of the mech.
I guess I'll kick him off the mech and climb inside.
Sure. You're going to like roll, kind of roll him off your foot. And he's waving his arms, and he's like, "No, wait."
No, I don't feel like it. I just like
You just kick him off,
slowly
mercilessly.
kick him off.
Leave him to die of radiation slowly.
That's what they were gonna do to me, so
Yeah, and you can take control of this Ronin at that point. Just assign this to you.
does his Ronin have an AI? Is it gonna go insane?
It should show up in your sheet now. Ronin T1 beta.
Yeah, I got it.
So that was me. So it's back to you guys, and Kujo, you get to nominate.
Well, you've got a nice shiny new neck. Do I have a go at it? On you go, Jester.
Alright. I guess I'll help the confusion and attack this Ronin with this Ronin.
Yep, just click the weapon. You've got +2 accuracy for that, +1, so you're going to get him anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's going to be 6 damage flat. And then he also takes a Ronin's Mark, which you can activate at the start of your next turn. Yeah. Let me see here. Move slightly and then fire. So let's see here. They shoot at Sugar, I guess. Oh, that's a well, probably a miss. Right, that's a 9. That's not going to hit you. It's another flash of yellow as the anti-material rifle fires from the south and misses Sugar. I suppose I should roll to see if it hits my other guy. No, it does not. Oh wait, no, I'll tell you what, let's do it this way. On a 4+, that hits my guy. And if it doesn't hit my guy, it hits the other Ronin. Okay, it does hit my guy. Oh shit, so that was 10.
Wait, why do all the enemies have just flat damage for their weapons?
To make it easier for the GM to fucking do damage and not have to roll multiple dice and all that.
Sense.
I'm going to lose a structure point. Which is destroying something. Which is a weapon. He only has one weapon, so the anti-material rifle sniper managed to shoot off the sword of the other Ronin.
Takes real skill.
Okay, so it's you guys.
So that Ronin can only punch now?
Yeah, improvise the weapon. It's going to be a much shorter battle than I envisioned.
I thought I was gonna die, so...
What's that?
So, Jester, you nominate if it's Sugar or Riflejack.
I guess it's Sugar's turn now.
I'm going to use my talent.
Which is...
I don't know if I have that ability yet. Your improvised attacks gain knockback 2 and deal 2d6 plus 2 kinetic damage.
That's your non-weapon melee attack.
I was gonna pick up his sword and hit him with it, or like his weapon that fell off.
Yeah, sure.
But how would I roll that? 2d6, I guess.
Yeah, it's just like making a melee attack.
2d6 plus 2.
Well, it's not going to be 2d6 because it'd be a d10. But is the brawler thing you have, is that giving you a plus 2d6?
Yeah, rank 2 sledgehammer, your improvised attacks gain knockback and deal 2d6 plus 2 kinetic damage.
Okay, yeah, so it gives you extra damage, but to strike the hit is still just going to be your regular melee attack. This fucking cat is on my desk, hang on. It's pure hopping all over my keyboard.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna hit it with a sword.
I mean, that works too.
Too complicated to figure out how to hit him with the melee.
I mean, it's just the same as rolling with your sword. Because it's the same attack. The d10 plus 1. So if you just want to roll the damage like you were rolling it for the improvised one.
Nah, the sword's fine. The charged blade.
5 arm piercing, that's going to take a minute 7. Isn't enough for a second structure. And then it'll be me, which means this.
Oh.
This,
The turret does damage.
oh, an extra 3, yeah. It's not quite enough for another structure. So the cedar will activate. When he activates, his mines activate. So Kujo is going to take 8 explosive damage, armor piercing.
It's 8 damage.
Yes, 8 damage. And then he's also going to pull you 3 spaces this way with the blast.
Last told me the other direction, I thought.
Well, I get
Where
to
the lines
choose.
were located.
I get to choose what direction I move you in, so it can just be anyone. It's a grab spike ability that's attached to the mines.
Okay.
I mean, it would be good for pulling you in the open if I hadn't already shot with the sniper, but yeah. Because that sniper shot went very awry. And that's all my guys, so it's back to you guys. Or it'll be Riflejack. Riflejack hasn't gone yet, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Riflejack's not gone yet.
So there's just this Alpha one that's next to Sugar, and then this this guy down here. And the sniper, which you may or may not be able to see down south.
I cannot. Right, gonna take aim at this guy. Protocol to a +1 accuracy. Is he in cover?
I don't think he's in cover now.
Right, then accuracy 3. And shoot.
It's got to be a 7. But you do handily.
And that's a crit with 5 damage.
So you can roll the damage again, pick the highest.
Yep. Where is it? 2d6. That's 6 damage. I'm taking that.
He does a little bit of armor. So that'll do some damage. Not enough to.
Well, that
do
one's
anything
armor
to him.
piercing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
sorry,
armor
sorry,
piercing.
Sorry, yeah. I mean, yeah, he's still got some life. I don't have another guy, so it is back to you guys, and you get to pick who goes first. So, Riflejack, who's going first in your team?
I would say Sugar.
Okay, Sugar. What are you doing, Prompt?
Is it my turn?
Yes.
I
Yep.
am going to stab the unarmed Ronin mech by me, and no, you know what? No. I'm gonna shoot him with a gun.
I should also say there's also a human rolling around.
He's doing something. Don't worry about him.
There's a human rolling around on the ground.
Yeah, this guy that just got chucked out of the other mech, because Zira just kicked him to the ground, so he's actually technically still there. Yeah, but you're going full pulse rifle into this thing right beside you, yeah.
Yeah. Gonna put it right up on him and fucking.
Okay. I mean, amazingly, you missed because you rolled a 5. You did.
Remember, it's not reliable.
Yeah, you'll do 5 damage, but it it missed.
And
That's
then
good, that structure.
Oh, he didn't add accurate to it. He's got to roll the d6.
Oh. 3.
Yeah, that would
I
matter.
think he still missed.
I mean, this is a structure, I was gonna say. Okay, it's just a glance. Doesn't matter.
And then after I do that, I can move still.
Yes, you can.
Correctly. 1, 2.
Now, it's a full action disengage, but I mean, if you don't do a full action, I get counter attack.
How does he?
Yeah, but since you don't have a weapon, you just have to use the improvised attack.
Yeah, or grapple. But I'm
Okay.
not going to be doing that anyway.
So if I was to move right here, right? Would that step on the human? on the
I
ground?
would roll with him to try and avoid being stepped on.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to move here. Oh, the turret does 3 damage to the mech as well, right?
Oh yes, you're right. I keep forgetting that.
And then I'm gonna move right there next to see if this mech is smoldering on fire and destroyed, or
It is not It's not smoldering, is it? Because it didn't explode. It's just defunct, damaged. I mean, he does not get out of your way, so you squish him.
Such a tragic end for what's his name?
Technically, it should be like a d6 melee damage roll, but let's just say he gets squished. The poor bastard.
I mean, would you be able to survive being almost stepped on by a giant mech?
I'd get out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, I just move.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you somehow like get a glancing stepped on, you're still like a toothpaste.
Yeah, but I mean, they're big and slow and ponderous for the most part.
I'd imagine it'd be like the scenes from Austin Powers when Minnie is like running through the legs of Dr. Evil or whatever.
Oh, I thought it'd be more like when with the steamroller, where that guy's like 20 feet away and still not moving.
I mean, I was thinking of Prometheus when the thing's rolling towards her and she runs in a straight line instead of running to the side. But regardless, he is paced on the ground, yes. Sorry, did you want to do
I have
something?
a treat for you, Kojo.
Did you want to do something with Jester's corpse?
I'm going to use it as a weapon in my next turn.
Right, okay. You can also go behind it and use it as hardcover.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Does that
Yeah.
count, or? Okay.
No, that should be fine because you do have a sniper down there somewhere. Okay, so my turn. I'm going. You just hear a chunk in the distance from the south.
Is the sound him reloading his gun, or
That would be a fair assumption to make.
is he shooting grenades at us? I'm scared.
So I'm going to go into these. Right, there's you guys again. So Sugar, who's next?
Cujo. Want to see what's happening down there in Dog World.
I will also remind you guys, the objective here is to rescue Viper.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about him.
Once the mech starts shooting, you gotta kill them all.
I'd say there's a danger since they are now definitely losing that they might decide just to kill Viper.
They were still alive? I thought they were dead before we got here. It was like a trap or something.
As a trap, the mech's disabled. It's obviously like being left there so the sniper can shoot you. But the person is still alive in there because the SOS is still beeping.
I've not even got a spare hull in my mech, I think, to put somebody in. That's the problem.
No,
So
but
I'm
you could drag the mech though.
If I walk up to get the mech, can I drag it back to my deploy shield? Would that be, or would that cost certain movement to do that?
I don't think it slows you down, to be honest.
Because it's 4 away, and I'm about 4 away from my shield, so I can also get her there and back to the shield.
Without spending ages looking up, I mean, I would say when you're dragging something that big and heavy, it means that you're slowed. So you can't boost, you can just make your standard movement. But you could boost to get there, and then make your standard movement to drag it.
Do that, so I can drag both, and we've got time to recover, so we're both back.
So what's your movement? The speed?
Movement is... Speed's 4.
Well, yeah, so you could boost there, get it, and then you could move there.
Not showing up on my screen.
Just northeast of that hex.
Just go find the sniper and grapple them.
Or you could do that, you could just run down there and tackle the sniper.
If you know where the sniper is, roughly. There's mines around here as well, I've got to be careful of.
Grapple the mines.
Yeah, just arms spread, leaping onto the pile of mines. And they're all grav ones, so they attach to you.
Yeah, and then you just gotta hug the sniper so
And
that when
they
you
explode.
explode, they explode.
I mean, you could do that. You could just roll in the mines, get them all attached to you, and then run up and grapple the sniper for when they explode.
You go, bomb. That dog bomb.
But I mean, you would die. Probably.
No, you're worrying too much.
Has anyone got a view of the sniper at all?
No, we're all up in this like corner up here, except Rifle Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Hang where I last seen it.
I mean, you can scan to try and find it. But you'll only reveal things within your sensor range.
Don't you have a howitzer?
I do, yes. But I'll be just launching it blindly, blowing up something. That's why I'm thinking, if I get the person, getting back to my shield, then I can launch my howitzer, or I can try and see if anything I can shoot from there.
What if you grapple them? What if you grapple them and then use your mech to rip the pilot out?
You just hellbent and grappling.
It's the one true answer. I might just rebuild my entire mech that I was gonna
The
get.
wrestler.
Yeah.
Pile driver, their fucking
Morning.
necks.
Well, ironically, I've got the new talent Brawler, so I actually get advantage if I have to get into a melee attack.
Oh god, yeah.
That's what I built up for after the last times we made the
But you would have to find it first, is the thing.
Yeah. That's the catch, really, it's trying to find it first.
I mean, a scan when
I'm
you're
gonna
within
move
range
over.
would
Right. Well, I'll move over to her, right, because I need to move over and grab her anyway.
That's your boost, or
Check.
it takes you here, yeah. And remember,
Get any...
she gives you hard cover when you're behind her as well. Yes, so you go there, you can see Viper's disabled, the leg's been shot out, you can see the core's been ruptured, so it's not got any power, just the auxiliary power. And you can see the pilot Viper inside through, you know, like the head shield or whatever.
Just don't see the sniper anywhere. Unless it's in the building in front of me.
I think because you're so close to her as well, you'll get like short range transmission pilot to pilot, where she comes through, it's like, this is a trap, you need to get out of here, what are you doing here?
We got your the signal for it. Support. Team is here. Rough.
Wow.
A momentary pause, and she's like,
Yo,
what the
yippee-yay.
fuck?
When she just sort of sees like a wee monitor, I don't know if she gets enough power to see a picture of who the pilot is, and it's just a big dog face.
What in the hell? Yeah, so once you're down there, what do you do? It's an action.
Let's see, the sniper, the only place I can see the sniper hiding was behind the wall, just next where she is.
Which would still show in your scan if you succeed.
The scan would count as an action, wouldn't it?
It's a tech attack. Which
Yeah,
is,
but I mean,
Yeah, we'll go for
everyone,
the scan.
everyone knows that bullets don't go through walls, though, so you should be fine.
Look to the power plant.
Right, it's just system, yeah.
no, hang on. One piece of information. Blah, 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 blah. The scan is to get information about it. Where's for actual? Is it spot?
Well, if you get information, wouldn't information be where they are?
Give me a sec. Blah, 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 blah. Can be targeted by attacks, constant actions, can still be hit by attacks.
I know you're thinking of search. When you search, you attempt to identify hidden characters.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's not a tech attack, right? That's just
No,
a
it's
system.
just it's just a quick action.
It's not a systems roll?
It is. It's
Yeah.
just not a tech attack.
Okay, so systems roll. No, so that's gonna... You don't detect where they are. There's just too much radiation static interference.
Yeah, because scan is against their E defense, while search is against agility.
Well, I'm in all four modes. I'll probably be safer dragging her back to safety into the shield. So grabbing her by her leg that's still attached, like a dog grabbing a person's leg, and dragging her back up to the shield for safety.
Sure, so you can move another 4 to drag her then.
So she'll go behind the shield, that tiny cover bit
Well,
behind the shield.
move your guy 4, and then I'll just put her in the same position in relation to you. That's where you get her to.
Since I can't really see anybody else, I think for the last part I'll just be Overwatch then.
Can you not redeploy your shields?
They're already deployed because I never left. I left them there.
Oh,
They
you
just
have
stay
to
where I leave
actually
unless I-
pick them
unless
up.
I pick-
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, they take an action to pick up and then that action to drop. So
Right,
that's why
okay,
I can use
sure.
many actions.
Okay, cool.
And I can use an action to repair them as well.
So I'm going with Broken Ronin here. I guess is gonna just pick up the sword with the other arm so that I have it again. But that's an action, which means I cannot make a melee action with it. So I have now got my sword back in my other arm, but I can't do anything with it this turn. So it's going to be someone else's turn. Oh, wait, I can make a tech attack. Let's try and make a tech attack against Beta. With a diff of 1. No, that's not going to do anything.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, just like, how did you get a negative?
Because it's radiation, minus 1d6.
Yeah, because you rolled a 4 and then you got a 4 is the negative.
Yeah. Yes, Kujo, so who goes next out of your team?
Let's see who's the most dire now.
Sugar's gone already, so I guess it's Zira, aka Jester. Or Riflejack.
Let Riflejack go for a change.
Okay. Right, I shot my shot last turn. Assault rifle time.
I used this guy. I never fucking.
The closest once again.
Oh yeah, you gotta give me vision from the Ronin.
Hmm.
Oh, you
Dark.
don't have vision? Okay, give me a sec.
No, because my vision is still from my broken mech.
Okay, you should be able to see now.
Yeah, that works.
That's 1 damage on this Ronin.
That
That's
one
cheating.
has taken 2 structure damage already. Oh, you did 1 damage, sorry.
Yeah, I only did 1 damage.
Is that the one that you took over, Alex?
Wasn't it the lower one?
No, I'm in the other one.
Alpha is the
Oh.
one. Yeah, I'm assuming you're shooting the one that is not
Yeah.
your guy.
Although it would be funny.
I mean, if you want to roll a d6 to see if you got confused.
No.
Do it.
I am not killing people in this game.
In this game. Oh, so now you have standard.
Yeah. Not high ones, but I do have some.
It was last turn I blew you up with Mine's Cujo, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, it must have been because I forgot to move him last time. Okay. Do you want to move, Rifle Jack?
No, I'm fine where I am.
Yeah, you're happy though.
I have sight to enemies and nobody is coming to me, so...
Well, we can change that.
No.
And... Yeah, I think that's all I can do actually. So back to you guys.
I guess that means it's my turn then.
Yep.
I use my Ronin's mark.
Have you hit him already?
I hit him last turn.
Okay, so d6 damage.
1.
That's 1 automatically. And then I assume you're attacking him.
Yeah, I might as well since they've got their sword back, so...
This is going to be a hit no matter what.
But if I roll, I might... Well, actually, would it be a crit either way? Even if I...
You gotta get a natural 20, it's not just a score of 20.
Oh.
Yeah, I
see
mean,
that.
it's pretty badly beat up.
And then I guess that's all I'm gonna do.
So that one went, That guy's...
Oh, they take the 3 extra from the turret.
Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, it's very, very close to another structural damage. Which would be its... not its last. Okay, so you get to pick who goes first. Jester.
I guess Kuja can go first since they're rescuing the
Yeah, he's a rescue dog.
trap.
And of course, Kujo, you can see the mine-laying cedar immediately to your right.
Oh, he's now getting shot. He's getting... What's his reading?
Six away from you.
Oh. 5 or 6. No, 5 is 5 would be good.
7.
Oh, I can shoot him with a main rifle anyway. I'm going to use one of my ammos on it.
Okay.
Let's use...
Which what?
I'm thinking which one will work very good. Don't need arcing because it's on defense. shock means that animation is done by energy damage. So if he's like a Ronin thing, then he can't take he can support kinetic and turn my animation to energy.
He doesn't have any resistances.
We'll use Thumper, the knockback, and deals explosive damage.
Okay.
If he's got mines, they can block the mines on him.
I mean, his movement's fairly low, so knock him further away. It's probably gonna hinder him.
I'm going to use explosive mine.
I think that hits him. Yeah, that'll hit him. And you're giving it knockback. Is it knockback
and
on 1?
Explosives. Deals knockback 1 and deals explosive damage.
Yeah, I mean, explosive is just a type. You just want straight back 1, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so it goes back 1. Not enough to hit the structure. He does have some armor, so he does soak some of it. Right, so me, I think...
So use my remaining actions as Overwatch then.
Sorry?
Use my remaining actions as Overwatch afterwards, because I can see him.
Okay, yeah. I'm going... So you're... 1, 2... Let's do the ruler here. Yeah, you're within 5 of this mine. So this mine attaches itself to you. And you just hear clunk clunk. Oh, sorry, make the systems roll. System save. Yeah, you hear a clunk and another one of those mines attaches itself to you. Clearly they have a range of at least 5. But that is not part of his move because this person's going to take his turn. I mean, that should be in line of sight of you. I don't know, actually. Definitely this. So I do have an objective. I'm going to shoot at Viper. No, I'm not. I am going to use a full action to use the sniper's mark. And Viper will know that she has a sniper's mark put on her. So you can feel like a enemy target lock on assigned or something like that. And Viper will know that she's been targeted by the sniper's mark.
No, I should put behind the shield. I should have done that actually for the last bit of action.
I don't know if that actually makes me visible or not. Can you see me, Kujo? To the south?
Yep, I can see you now.
Okay, well if you can see me, you can Overwatch shoot me.
Yep, you're in range as well.
Does an Overwatch shot have a negative modifier? Anyone know?
I got the page up, I can check.
Search, skirmish, barrage, blah blah blah. Eject, prepare, self-struct, shutdown, skill check.
Alright, so a hostile character starts any movement inside your weapon threat.
Trigger. Okay, start any movement including boost. And other actions inside your weapon's threat range.
So immediately use your weapon to skirmish. So you just fire at them.
But what's the threat range of your weapon? It's not the same as your range.
Yeah, it is. It's the weapon's range and your line of sight.
Threat is the melee range of it. Because the shotguns that the drones had in the other mission had a threat of 3. So unless his weapon has a threat as well as its normal range, it's not going to trigger.
I thought I had that. Didn't know I had that threat.
That's got a threat.
So skirmish
The
is
only one I've got is
To skirmish, you choose a weapon and a valid target within range or threat. So I think the range and threat is the same thing. Because on the skirmish one, it says it uses them both.
I think a threat gives you an additional range to it. That's what it would be.
Range
Because the
or
shotgun's
threat.
got
No,
addition-
no. Threat is the range for a melee weapon. That's what that is. Range is
Right.
range, and threat is the range for a melee weapon.
Ah, okay. So if he had a melee weapon, it would be threat. But
Or
since he's
something like a shotgun. Like some weapons are made for it, for Overwatch and stuff like that, and they have a longer threat. Yeah, it's to stop you getting effectively a second free shooting attack. Yeah, so you can't do that, but if you could use your action for dragon or something if you want. Since you wouldn't go in Overwatch then.
I've put her behind the shield so she's protected. So basically, it's just behind me. I've moved her behind.
Yeah, so you would move and take her. That means
Yeah.
I need to come out because I need to come here to see her, and then put sniper's mark on her, which makes me visible.
Yep.
okay. Yeah, you're right, Doug. Because then he could only use the gun if they were in one range of him.
Yeah,
Unless it's
yeah.
otherwise.
Yeah, because otherwise you're getting a free shooting attack every turn, which would be broken.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this works. Okay, the cover doesn't matter because I'm just putting a mark on her just now anyway. Okay, so that's me. So, Kujo, who's next for you?
Let's get our resident sniper to have a go then. Go, Rifle Jack.
There's someone you need like a Pokemon.
Take out the sniper.
Yeah.
Take out the sniper if you can hit him.
You've been chosen.
I don't see the sniper though.
You're too far away
Yeah.
anyway.
25 is away or something.
Unless it's like that one.
It's the one next to that one on the left.
Ah.
Because Kujo will be able to tell you where it is.
Actually,
If you move to the left, you should be able to see it.
Spot
but
it
if
all.
I
It does it all.
Oh, you're
That's
ordnance,
good.
aren't you?
Spot it all.
Yeah, okay.
but if I move, I can fire my sniper, right?
Yeah, you've got to shoot first before you move.
I can't. Can I take a blind shot?
Only if it's got
Use your
arcing.
free boost, like overcharging your core to do it.
Oh,
You know?
right. I could do that. Or better idea. Yeah, wait. I could fly up. Fly closer. And then with the assault rifle, shoot at it.
Yep. So movement when you're
That
flying
makes
is just going in
sense to
a
me.
straight line.
Yeah, okay, I need to look at the rules for this again. Additionally, you can boost as a free action. Okay. You can fly when you boost. Actually, if I'm falling, can I still shoot?
If you're falling?
Because if I don't end the boost movement on the ground, I start falling. And the plan is, if I'm still in the air next round falling, to fall while shooting with the sniper rifle.
I mean,
If that makes sense.
Yeah, right, so flying backwards or the ground or against falling. Movement, terrain. Falling, okay.
Alright, so characters take damage when they fall 3 or more spaces and cannot recover before hitting the ground. Instead, a character falls 10 spaces per round.
It just counts as a involuntary movement. So you just count as moving. It doesn't like give you a negative or anything like that unless your weapon doesn't allow you to move.
And if my weapon doesn't allow me to move?
You gotta use a different one.
Then I guess you can't fire that one because you moved.
I see.
HOR.
So I would need to shoot with the assault rifle then.
I think so, yes. Because your ordnance means you can't move.
So no epic anime moment, that's sad.
Sniper to destroy sniper, sad.
This is a problem with crunchy systems, man. They're like, no, you can't do that fun, crazy thing you want to do. We have rules here.
Also, boost is only like 2 times my actual movement, right? If I recall correctly.
A boost is just your movement again, yes.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of the things, you get extra things when you boost instead of your normal move.
Then I boost here. So, and that is a sniper, right?
Yes.
And since this boost was a free action, I can boost again.
Yep.
Preferably here, because then, yeah. Okay. I'm within 10 hexes. Boost for the quick action, if I recall correctly.
So
That means...
it will be in hardcover, because it's hardcover between you.
Still... Oh, actually, no, I will just stabilize.
Okay. Right. Well.
And then sugar.
No. Then me.
Oh, you.
I did this one. I did this one. So I now have my sword back. Swipe at the beta.
And then my evasion's 11.
That's 17 in total. So you would take 6.
Oh wait, no, I'm in the enemy's comm now, aren't I? I can hear them.
Oh yeah. You can like shout shit at them.
You have betrayed me for the last time.
You stupid bastards! You don't even realize what you're doing here.
Do you? I'm getting paid to be here. Why are you here?
I live here, goddammit.
Then why'd you blow it up?
Because they came. You don't understand, they're everywhere.
The aliens?
Yes, the monsters.
Wait, are you not the rebels?
I think that's as much conversation as you get in a tournament.
Okay.
But yeah, it's you guys, so. I think he said sugar.
Alright.
Are we the bad guys?
No. The government says we aren't, so we aren't.
We have a government contract that says we're not, so.
I don't feel the others have a government contract. And we have a dog. Can we really be the bad guys if we are dog friends? I don't think so.
But I'm a spy, so default, aren't I a bad guy?
That is a terrible attack roll, man.
Thank you.
Why did you attack me?
You attacked your own guy as well. This is a good thing you missed.
Wait, what?
That's mine. That you
That's
attacked.
his.
Oh, they all look the same.
He's the beta.
It doesn't
About the
show. It doesn't
orange.
show their names unless they can move it.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's confusing because they do look the same, so, but yes, I mean, that's fitting. It's a good thing you missed him. I think... Have I moved everyone this turn?
I don't know.
Sniper
I
put
know
the
you
mark,
attacked-
that one took a turn. Did I do the cedar already? Or was that last turn? It must be...
Put more mines out.
No, I must need to put more mines out this turn, though. Because I haven't fucking... I've got 3 guys.
Yeah, I haven't done Cedar yet because I think Cedar's last. No, Cedar moved. You activated the mines or something on me, and they attached to me.
No, they automatically attach to you when you end or activate your turn within range. Because they're
Alright.
grav attached. I don't spend an action to do that. I spend an action to drop them. I'm going to drop one there. And I'm going to drop one there. And then I'm going to move away.
We cancelled my Overwatch. I was going to say if I was in Overwatch, because shotgun technically has a threat level.
Yes, shotguns are like made for Overwatch stuff, I think.
Yeah, because I have a shotgun first. When I couldn't do the action because I mean, the action cost me to move her, doesn't it?
For Dragner, yes, that's like an action. So
Right,
that's
action, I
me.
shot him earlier, so
So that's me. So it's Jester now, anyway.
Yes, and I'm very confused. I don't know if we're the good guys or bad guys anymore. So I'm just gonna kill everyone. I'll use my Ronin's mark.
Okay, so it's 6. Ouch. That is going to put me in the orange for structures.
All right, let's see if you explode. Oh no.
No, grazing, impaired.
I guess I've just got to keep swinging the sword at it.
Yeah, I mean, in your turn, you can just hear him like screaming about, "We're just trying to defend ourselves." What the hell are you people doing here?
We're here to rescue that person and that other thing. We were told they were terrorists.
We're not terrorists. We're defending our homes.
Against who?
Against you. You're attacking us.
But you attacked us first.
No, we didn't. We overthrew the tyrants running this place. And now you've dropped here and attacked our cities.
But you guys nuked the spaceport.
Because there are monsters. They were
What kind-
overrunning the place.
Like monsters or people monsters?
Monsters.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I think we killed one of those.
Okay, so it's you to pick who goes first for your turn.
Alright, it's Sugar's turn now. Let's see if he attacks me again.
Alright, so you're this one.
I've got this taken care of. Go kill someone else.
Leave me alone.
Oh, would this guy also take the 3 from the turret? Or would it not go off since I'm in a different mech?
Well, I think if Sugar doesn't even know which one you are, he's probably not assigned the drone to the correct one yet. But maybe now that he's identified you from now on, it can help you.
Yeah, go be helpful somewhere else.
I will go.
You want me to remove that wall?
Yes, please. I'm going to.
He's gonna pull her blade.
5, 6.
I'm just going to charge through that wall, we can go through there. Oh, melee with
Ready?
Cedar. What's your movement?
I thought it was 10. Agility 1.
Speed.
4.
So you can go 4, right?
Oh, I thought it was 10, dude. Fuck.
So you go 4 there, and then if you've activated your thing to get the extra 4, the 4, just go back 1. Okay, that's all your free movement that you have. So you can use your action to boost and get in melee with them, but then you won't have enough. Well, I suppose you could take heat to do the extra action.
Yeah, I'll do that. So let me.
So use one more action to move there. So you only have one quick action left. But if you overcharge, take heat. That will give you an extra quick action, which means you have enough to do a full action, which is a melee attack.
Yeah, so I overcharge and I'm at 1 now. And then,
That will definitely hit him. How much damage does it do? Definitely hits him. 6. -2 is still enough to do a structure.
Remember that one has armor piercing.
Oh, okay. So that's another 2, so that's 9.
then I will end my turn.
That is, he's impaired. Put that there so I know he's impaired. And this is a new turn, isn't it? Okay, new turn. The sniper has a sniper mark on this character. Viper. Which allows me, when I make my attack, I don't do damage, I just remove structure points. And she is down to her last structure point.
Does it still lose accuracy from
Oh,
hard cover?
wait, no. Nope. She's in cover, so it's going to take damage normally. So that's not going to work. In that case, I'm going to help my fellow NPC and shoot at Alex's Ronin.
Do they know? If my guys don't even know who's who, do the enemy know?
Yeah, because you're fighting one of my guys, so they're going to tell the other one.
Oh yeah, and I am yelling at them over the comms.
Yeah. Oh, sniper. So it's going to be 2 acts to say. In fact, I can just do this. Instead of doing it separately all the time. So this plus 2 is 16, which is going to hit you. And that's 10 damage.
But he's activated my twin trap card. It doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah, the reflex.
The rebound.
Yeah. Mark green, so I know this is going this turn. I hadn't even remembered that. That's good thinking. Yeah.
And then I've got to do my structure. What's that, 3?
It destroys something.
I don't know.
So you roll d6.
I got a 3.
No, but you roll an RD6. 3 is something gets destroyed. A 1, 2, or 3 means it's a system. No, wait, sorry, 1, 2, or 3 is a weapon. And you've only got one weapon, so your armor's blown off. Just make sure I got it the wrong way around. Yeah, weapon.
So 3 is a weapon, and then 3 is a weapon.
No, 3 is... sorry, a 2, 3, 4 is you destroy something on the mech. And if it's a 1, 2, or 3 on the next dice, it's a weapon. And if it's a 4, 5, 6, it's a system.
Okay, so I got a 3, so it's a weapon, right?
Yes, and you've only got one weapon, so it's your sword. It gets blown off. Destroyed. But you could do what the other guy did and pick up with your other arm next turn.
Don't worry, I've got a better idea.
It's you guys, so nominate who's next. I actually thought this fight would be done by now.
You made the
All the
enemies
extra
too
structures.
good.
All the extra structure.
Well, I threw like mooks at you before, grunts. I wanted to see how it compared when he's just fought kind of one-on-one, which is what this one is. So I can kind of see where I want to balance it.
Well, I mean, technically, they haven't lost any mechs yet. They've just lost a pilot.
True. But one of them is on its last HP. Like, last HP bar. The sniper hasn't taken any damage yet. But I mean, once they're down to like one guy, they're not going to keep fighting. But they've still got a fine chance at the moment. And if you could get Viper, if you could get Viper like off the board, so to speak, then you've completed the objective anyway. So
There's one of the 2 mines next to Viper. Are they attached to Viper? Is she included in that sort of effect? Or is it like
she is
us?
closer to them, so they will attach to her. Yes.
Yeah, so they could potentially kill her in this case.
Yeah. So who's
yeah, need to
turn
get
is it?
her out of the way.
I know it's your guy's turn, but who is it? Sugar, you're to pick.
Riflejack.
You need to grapple the mines, Riflejack, sacrifice yourself.
Just try
Oh,
to take out
I am
that,
muted. Jesus.
So the radiation.
Oh,
just take out that mine guy.
the mine? No, I want to take out the sniper. The mine guy is just throwing mines. He's harmless.
Yeah, but those. So right now, Viper is the closest one to those 2 mines, which means when they trigger their turn, Viper's going to get the mines on her, and then when they blow up, she could die, which would kill her, and you would lose the mission. So hard choices.
If we
to make.
destroy the mines,
That, then you'd be fine. Yeah.
Which means the guy.
okay, guess I will destroy the closest mine to her
One.
with the assault rifle. Again, protocol to +1 accuracy.
The assault rifles have got reliable, so it's an automatic hit and blows the mines up anyway.
Yes, you would auto blow one up.
I mean, either way, when Kudo explodes, it's gonna kill Viper.
Alright, so 1 mine is gone.
Boom! That one explodes.
Are they not close enough to each other so they blow each other up?
No, because they only do the hexes around them. So I've spaced them so that they don't do that.
Hopeful.
That's a fair question to ask. I'm just waiting for Riflejack to throw herself on top of it to stop it going.
No. I don't get paid for heroics.
Technically, the mine will fly on her anyway because the mine left. So unless someone actually moves closer to it than her.
Don't worry, if you die, they'll just clone you.
Yeah, but what do you want to do with the rest of your turn? Because you've got your movement and your free boost.
Okay, the mine is actually closer towards. Okay, I guess I will move closer to the mine. Mine. Not a mine.
Explosive mimes.
I hope I'm not giving you ideas.
They just raise their hands up and go and just wave their arms around like they're exploding.
You'll never hear them coming.
Move done.
Stealth bombs, man. Okay. Yes, so that one is going to try and attach itself to you. Do you want to roll a system save for me?
Okay. System.
Oh, you're absolutely fine.
Good.
But then it's going to be my... I'm going to try to swipe at you with my sword in my offhand. I'm going to have -1 difficulty because impaired. But I'm going to miss you. So that was my turn, so Rifle Jack is next.
Right. Then this turn, she's going and trying to.
No, you have to nominate who goes next. You haven't finished the
Oh.
turn. I should
True,
probably do an initiative tracker thing in the future.
Yeah, that's what we better. I would say Kujo goes first.
Who's taking this thing out for us?
So you're clear of the mine, thanks to Rifle Jack.
Right, so we need to get rid of the sniper now. So Rifle Jack's covering that end.
I'd say also you could just like keep moving to the left and try and get Viper out of here. That would also win the mission for you.
Unless you really want to grapple the sniper.
Yeah, I mean you could just leave her there behind cover and go for the sniper.
Rescue dog to be access to the mission. Go sniper. Go stop the sniper.
Roll a dice. See what happens.
Okay, I'll tell you what, because we talked this before. So your personalization thing that you took, or whatever it was to let your guy go into four-legged mode.
Yep.
Which sounds ideal to me for a rescue dog dragging a body. So let's say you're not slowed when you go into that mode, dragging the body.
Okay. So what I'll do is I take my deployment shields with me. I can drag her and then I can redeploy them.
Yeah.
What can you boost while you're dragging?
Well, he's got his thing where he goes into four-legged mode, and we had kind of only vaguely defined what that's actually going to give him as an advantage. But this makes perfect sense for this to be the advantage. It allows him to drag other wrecks off without being slowed. But he's in four-legged mode, so he can't, like, I guess melee or shoot or something. Does that sound good to you?
Let's say I could do like like not like hand-to-hand combat, like obviously jump and attack and knockback things, but yeah, can't shoot while I'm in dog mode.
While you're dragging it, yeah. But it lets you move your full movement and boost and all that while you're dragging someone. Because it's basically letting you be a rescue dog, which is very fitting.
Ironically.
So you could probably get them off without taking your shields, just boost and grab them off.
If I use the boost, I think that takes me out the map, technically. Takes her out the map if I use boost to get her out.
You've got your free boost as well, don't you? So you've got like a 3 movement, which is like, what, 12 or something?
Yeah, exactly, so I can get her out the field. Because it's only about 6 away. So technically that's just 2 of them anyway, so I could use it to... I could leave the shield here for you actually. Leave my deployed shields.
Run, Cujo.
Okay,
Run all the way home.
so Cujo gets down all fours and drags Viper out of the danger zone. We could
Away she
end
goes.
the mission there for tonight if you want, if you don't want to go on much later. Or if you want, you could hang around and try to clear up the last 3 guys.
It's pretty late for me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I just imagine Cujo just dragging them all the way back to base, just making dog puns the entire time.
Yeah, and you guys just like laying down cover fire as you just like tactical retreat out of the area.
It's gonna be a rough journey.
The dogs are barking.
And I stab this other mech one last time before.
Sure. Yeah, on you go.
Nice.
And I'll just roll for Ronin's Mark, see if I just kill this person.
Can I do the lock on? Like, is grappling like I grab him, like I hold on to him or something? Like hold and lock, you gain +1 d6 on all melee attacks against target you are grappling.
Is that
Yeah,
for
because
local?
remember when you grapple, they get to grapple back, and whoever wins.
Yeah, because you're wrestling. That's the grapple.
Oh yeah, I want to wrestle a lot. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking. Whoosha! He knows.
Just wildly flinging your sword around.
Yeah, but you only got 2, so you don't get. That's it.
He knows. He knows. He knows.
All your melee attacks have been like absolutely terrible rolls.
They were starting out good, and they just kind of turned horrible.
You got a couple of good attacks in because you got the AP. Yeah. But
You just gotta start punching things instead of using your sword.
his sword's good. It's just his rolls been terrible. The 2 hit.
Yeah, but if he used his brawler, he would actually deal damage, even if he missed, right?
I don't think so.
His brawler's not.
Brawl.
His brawler isn't AP though, as well, and that thing does have armor.
I can I can do a 2d6 +2 kinetic damage if I do an improvised attack.
Yeah,
But
minus armor, because it's not AP
yeah,
armor.
the sword does armor.
As it's your range up where you want to, you got potential for doing a lot more damage, but with the AP, I mean, if you miss with the roll either way, it's not any good.
Yeah.
Let me see what this rune's at. So this rune's down at 17 HP, and then it goes like critical. So you did 1, so that's 16. It's at. I don't think you're going to be able to do 16 damage one attack, are you?
No, if I use the sword, I'll get 9 from the sword and the turret. And then I'll have to wait until next turn to see if anything happens.
Okay, roll to him to see if you hit this.
But I'll have to pick up the sword first, so I can't attack him with that turn.
Yeah, this turn and then all that. Yeah, okay.
What if I grapple him? It seems to be the solution today.
Sure, let's go for it. Yeah, you've lost your arm, so you're like, fuck it, and you just like slam into him.
Is grapple agility or hull?
Grapple is. Look, it doesn't see her. Grapple is potential to immobilize or ride them. Is that all it does?
So wait, if one of us had a lancer that had a lance, we could ride Cujo into battle.
Yeah, so if you grapple, you're not doing damage when you
ideas.
grapple, you're immobilizing them. So you're just like holding them so they can't go anywhere.
Oh, never mind then. I'll just punch him.
You can slam though, right?
I dealt 1 damage with my punch.
You can ram them, so you can. Would Daniel be better when you don't have a weapon? Just like ram into him?
Yeah, but I just improvised attack with a punch, and I only got a 1.
Ram, you make a melee attack. If you're successful, then you knock him prone. And then when he's prone, everyone else gets extra to hit him. Yeah.
Took stuff for better for a caught in brawler. I took the brawler skill, so I got holding lock, so you can damage when melee attacks against targets and grappling. And I got sledgehammer for level 2. It means improves the attacks, gains 2 knockback, and deals 2 6 plus 2.
Yeah, so why are
kinetic
you not
damage.
just like charging into melee with everything then?
Yeah, you
I was
got.
trying to achieve the mission.
I mean, you did, so bravo. But yeah, you should have just charged the sniper, man. Because you could just
Don't
grapple
all-
the sniper and then just like continually did damage to it.
Don't all 3 of you have brawler?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm the only one without brawler. Why did I charge in first?
I don't know.
Tactics.
I thought you were a sniper.
Yeah, and then the other mech I built is all about hiding in a corner and just shooting over walls.
Anyway, yes, so congratulations, you do complete the objective. Use be a tactical retreat while the enemies, they're badly kind of injured and they can no longer get their target and they're outnumbered. So you're going to like fade away into the radioactive cloud and out of the perimeter of the city, past the demolished spaceport. So usually all go up 1 rank.
Do they have anything else to say while I'm listening on their comms? What about that guy we squished? Was he important?
It wasn't important though.
Probably shouting down their comms. Damn those crazy kids
Oh
and that
no!
dog.
As you retreat back
I'd
and
gone
you
away with
lose
two.
visibility in the swirl of radioactive dust and such, you can hear like gunfire and explosions going off, and you can hear over the enemy comms them shouting and swearing and cursing each other because they're like, "Oh my god, they're back! They're coming out of the ground!" Ah! And then the line goes all static and dead.
Zombies.
Zerg. Or, that's the wrong game, isn't it?
No.
It's not far off. I mean, it's similar-ish.
Is it the Tyranids?
Tyranids and Zerg.
Graboids.
Very fucking similar.
Graboids.
Graboids.
I was about to say, are you saying Tyranid and Zerg are different things? They're pretty much the same thing, aren't they?
I said very similar, yes. Except the Tyranids are, much, much older creation. And the Zerg were just a cheap rip-off.
Wasn't it the other way around?
No, it very definitely wasn't.
No, 40k came out in like the 80s.
Yeah.
But weren't the Tyranids later introduced? I don't know.
Yeah, but I
No,
think
they were
still-
quite early in it because they had gene stealers.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, right.
And I mean, even proper Tyranids were very early in it because you had Termagants and the Tyranid warriors. When I were a lad. Yeah, so you'll be
No,
up
it was-
1 rank. That lets you switch around a lot of stuff and change things if you want to do all that before next week. You will get the chance to be on the ship after this mission and actually print off new stuff before your next mission.
If we're going back, we're heading back to the ship, aren't we? Or are we still back at the base with some sort of sub base we're in?
I blew that up.
You will retreat out of the city, like I said. Although they blew up the spaceport, so you kind of get off where you're supposed to. But you'll be going back to the ship before your next mission.
Yeah, I can pick up my special ammo then.
We will have like some roleplay stuff to get you to the ship at the start of the next one, and then you can like have your frames before we start the actual battle. But we'll do like the debriefing and the briefing for the new mission and all that first. And maybe I'll finally balance the battle so it actually plays in the amount of time I want to play it in.
If I have files on my desktop that I don't remember putting there, should I open them anyway?
Hmm?
There's like files on my desktop, I don't remember what they are.
What file type are they?
I don't know. One just says Hatbox Memories. I don't.
Do you,
I think that's
do you
from a game.
not have file type extensions displayed on your OS?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, you need to enable that. You should be able to see if there's like an EXE and stuff like that. Yeah, the file type extension. So you know what you're opening before you start clicking on things.
Well, it says it was created this year, but that's even worse because I don't remember it at all.
I mean, if it's already on your computer, and if it's on your desktop, you're probably fine. If it's in your downloads folder, you might be more worried about it. Yeah, so that's us this week, guys. If you still have new mix and stuff, just make sure they're kitted out for next week.
Yep.
And also, when you rank up, you get to swap around your talents and stuff like that if you want.
Yeah, you can turn one talent into another talent.
Yeah, so if you no longer want Brawler or something like that, you can switch them.
But I think you can either change one talent to another talent, one license to another license, or you can change your core systems, but if you change your license, you can just change your core systems anyway.
Well, if you change your frame, you're going to be changing your core system.
Yeah.
But I think it means the core bonuses it's talking about. Which now you're at rank, well, some of you are at rank 3, you'll actually have one of those.
Yeah, we'll have a core bonus if we put anything up to level 3 license.
But yeah, if you just want to look that up and fuck around with that before next week, so we don't have to do it in session, it'd be easier.
I don't know, that one thing, the companion controller, whatever thing, works
Yes.
pretty well.
Yeah. I may open that instead of having the rulebook open, because it's quicker to look things up.
Yeah, because I think it even has a tool if you're GMing the game or not.
Yeah, if you get a code when you buy the PDF, what is that file? I can't remember, and you upload it to your account, and it gives you access to the GM stuff. Right, okay, I'm going off, guys.
I'll talk to you all later.
Yeah.
I'll see
Have a good night.
you
What
tomorrow.
time is the game tomorrow?
Same time as usual tomorrow. It's just a session 0, so it won't be very long.
Okay. Can I still be an android?
I think you can be an android, yeah.
But then how will that work with Cyber Psycho if you're already a robot?
You'll just go cyber psycho.
Makes sense. Alright. Later.
Later.